Welcome back to the basics. I got Marquise on my left. I got Eric on my right. Pretty much we're coming to a close of this week's World Cup. Watching Group L week and restart pretty much Group A tomorrow on Thursday. As we're coming to a close, pretty much we're just going to give our recap of what we came across and days of what we're looking forward to. So let's get into it. So we'll start with Group A. Any gentlemen want to start it off or?
Group A, as predicted, I think all of us said Mexico will win, right?
Against South Africa, yeah.
So, and then I actually had a draw between South Korea and Czech Republic. So that was kind of a nice little win for South. That was a nice win for South Korea because those are our top two. Well, my top two. So, but yeah, no surprises really. Outside of the South Korea win, but I don't know. Mexico did what they're supposed to do. They look good. It was a lot of red cards, obviously, a lot of chaos. But hey, Mexico got the job done. That's all that matters. So,
Mexico, I think they could have put more to the pedal, like how USA was cooking, but we'll get to that later. I think they just played to their opponents, as always. Not much to say on that game. I'm not looking forward to facing South Korea with a center back out, so I'm really interested on seeing how that comes about. As for South Korea, they were flying down those wings. I was not expecting that. Well, I mean, I was expecting them flying, but I wasn't expecting them playing like 1-2 touches like that. That was something for sure to look forward to for this upcoming game. I did see that they reported a drone overhead of the training facility, so I hope that doesn't affect the game day, but we'll see. We just received that news today, so I'll know more later on.
over Mexico's training.
Yeah, like it was over. They were training, and then they saw there was a drone that got shot down by the National Guards. So they're trying to investigate on whose it was and stuff like that. So that's something to look forward to.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
I'm not. I don't. That don't make sense to me.
yeah, like
Because if this was like American football, I get it. You try to get some plays, but
Yeah.
like you gotta know what Mexico's gonna do. But I don't know. Maybe they done. I don't know. I have no clue.
the thing for me is like if it was a National Guard shooting it down, like wouldn't you expect like Mexico to try to hide it or something like that? But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see later on. But as for the Mexico South Africa game, nothing but red cards. That was just flabbergasted on game day one.
What's that even? The guy who slapped him in the head. Crap. I mean, I guess was it though?
I mean, it was not like
Crazy, but
it wasn't crazy, but it was like,
yeah,
why would your hand be up there type of deal.
No sense. And that's like their best midfielder.
Mm-hmm. And then I saw that the last World Cup only had 4 red cards, so just game day 1 having 3, you're almost already topping that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing if Czechia come back against South Africa. They got a lot of pressure on them to get a good result. And then I did see one of the players that got a red card already flew back home, but I can't confirm that. What about you, Eric?
So my prediction was a draw for both the games. So I was wrong. So I'm 0-2 in my predictions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what are we? I'm.
You 2-0. I'm 1-1. Because you had South Korea.
Did I have South Korea winning?
You had South Korea beating.
Dang.
Czech Republic.
I forgot about that.
I thought it'd be 1-1. I thought it'd be like one of those fill out games.
Mm.
Quick side note: these games, week 1 has been fantastic. Been a lot of goals, but even more so like teams, and I'm gonna get to Haiti in a minute because I thought they was robbed. But This been some really good games, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that. For sure, I think there was only one group we'll get to that I think wasn't really pulling through, but majority of these groups they've been showing out. I've been seeing late game winners, equalizers. I've been enjoying the World Cup. All right, so we're getting into Group B now. This is Switzerland, Qatar. Who am I missing right now? Bosnia and Canada. For me, Canada and Bosnia game. Uh, Honestly, I thought Canada was going to be cooked after that first goal, but they came back. I'll give them credit for that. I believe that's from the hometown crowd. But there's one thing that was grinding my gears. I don't know why Ahmed was not starting. He showed why he should be starting. He got the skillers. He played for the MLS. Now he's in the championship. So I don't. They should be starting him next game. I don't know why they didn't, but that's the only complaint I have pretty much for that. As for the Qatar and Switzerland game, Qatar, I apologize. I did not know y'all had that in y'all's bag. That late equalizer, that was something else. I was standing up, applauding. That was crazy. But I'm really looking forward to how this group ends up. Everyone's drew, so everyone's at one point. And is anybody's ballpark to me. So what about y'all?
Canada versus Bosnia. Before Bosnia scored that corner, Canada had a really good chance on goal, and you can kind of look at the manager's face when he kicked it right at the goalkeeper. I don't know who it was. And then they concede right after, and that's kind of like Canada's theme. And after that goal, I honestly thought they would lose that game because I thought they would lose momentum because Canada actually had some really good moments in the first half. But, Canada do what Canada do. Bosnia, I don't know. Big team. Got a tall team, but I wasn't with those teams kind of back and forth. I thought Canada had a lot of used their speed quite often in that game. I thought Alphonso Davies was playing the way their left back was looking, but maybe you don't need Alphonso Davies because I thought he played pretty well. But yeah, like Alex said, this is this group is fairly open. And then the Qatar Switzerland game, I had Switzerland winning this group, and they came out and they played they was very underwhelming for me, especially from the midfield and attacking standpoint. I think they just have no direction. A lot of times these teams are a little bit too passive, I feel, when they think they are so much better than the opposition that they're playing. And so Switzerland better get it together because that's one game. Them and there's some other teams I'll name later that they are in you can't be dropping points because third place ain't guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Sweden's a really good team, a quality team. I wouldn't say really good. So they better get it in order because Qatar was probably the easiest team to play. Maybe them and Canada. And I don't know if you can beat Canada, so come on, Shaka, man.
I'll be honest, those two games were kind of snooze fest.
Yes, they were.
Am I surprised? Low key with the Switzerland Qatar. I mean, hey, at least they scored last minute winner. Yeah. I mean, not winner, equalizer. But do I see the group still going the way I believe it to be? Yes, Bosnia, Switzerland going through. But yeah, it's
on that too. If Canada goes through, Switzerland, we're gonna have a huge problem. Because I think Bosnia will probably go through, right? Does Bosnia have Qatar next?
I said those three teams to go through.
Probably, but I don't know. Canada, Switzerland. Check that out.
Hey, just want to say shout out Lauren, Orlando legend for MLS. You did your thing. As for David, I don't know what the fuck you're on.
hey, quick shout out, Jonathan David. Do your thing. get Canada knocked out in this group.
Yeah, man. Get Canada knocked out of this group because Jesus Christ. Because I think that was him who shot it right at the goalkeeper. I'm like, dog, you the strike.
He did shoot it at the goalkeeper. Yeah.
And
Right before
the coach,
they scored.
and the coach keep Alfonso Davis on the bench too. I respect what you're doing.
Oh, one tip: if Alfonso Davis can play, I'm not gonna lie, play him on left wing. Keep the left back in that position because Alfonso Davis is better going forward anyway, and they're gonna have to win off of speed alone. And when Alfonso Davis is playing left back, they try to put him at left mid, center mid, all types of other stuff just so he can possess the ball and run centrally. Play him at left wing and support David, who needs all the support he can get.
Hey, also Switzerland, do your thing and keep dropping points with teams. Awesome.
Like Qatar.
Yes. Awesome.
Also, the only other thing I got is that the other attacker that was with David, that man got Johnston a yellow card on purpose. That man had a terrible touch to pass it back to him, and he almost caused the whole run for.
He plays for Villarreal.
Oh, that player? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was not cooking that game. I don't know what he was on. He was not on it. But yeah. Going into Group C, where we have the leaders of the group, Scotland, which is not a surprise, off the team that they played against. But but we have Scotland, we have Morocco, we have Brazil, and we have Haiti. As I expected Scotland to get 3 points, but I did not expect them to not get more than 2 or 3 goals on Haiti, which was a surprise. But shout out Haiti for doing their thing. I think they got robbed as well, as you were about to mention. But yeah, I think Scotland got the job done. They got their 3 points. They just gotta see what they can do with these other 2 teams, which I don't think they can do much. But I believe in Scotland because I don't know. I just feel it. I feel like you get a point. A point. I'm not saying 3 points. I'm saying a point.
Yeah, of course.
As for Morocco and Brazil, Morocco got robbed. They should have got 3 points. I don't care what anybody says. But I was really enjoying that game for a good minute till Vinny scored. But yeah, overall it was a good performance for both teams. But yeah, that's all my take.
All right, I'll start with the Morocco-Brazil game. Okay, that game was confusing. I think one thing about that game, it was like Brazil had moments where they dominated and got forward. Morocco had moments where they dominated and got forward. I actually thought Morocco was going to get a late equalizer because they seemed to get the ball, pretty much close to Brazil's.
Game winner?
Yeah, I thought they was going to win. I'm not going to lie. Brazil.
Are you really shocked about that, though? I
No.
did predict that they're going to be on the top.
Well, here's the problem with Brazil. They're going to have Igor Thiago. Gotta lock in. Because, dude, I watched that game, and I'm not the biggest fan of him. I watched him at Brentford. I think he's an opportunist. I don't think he's the type of player that maybe Brazil need. I think, like I said, I think João Pedro probably should be the striker because he has that flair, can drop deep, as well as he can run with the ball at his feet. Igor is more so like...
Well, you say Joe, yeah.
Too bad
They
they
didn't
didn't take
take
him.
I know. And I'm like, and it makes no sense to me because Igor was missing chances that he...
Oh, my God.
That's a penalty. Oh, you got to
Do you
cut
think
that.
he's a poacher, though?
That's what he is.
Yeah,
But
he's a
he
poacher.
didn't poach.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to go off on a tangent. But, dude, I think he let Brazil down. I feel as if I think he had a header before Vinny scored, before Morocco scored. He had an opportunity, and I think he missed it completely. And that's going to be a problem if your striker can't score, especially in this tournament, looking at all the strikers, how the top strikers have performed so far. Scotland robbed Haiti, straight up and down. That should have been a penalty one, but more so, Haiti should have scored a goal. The striker had pretty much an open header and hit it wide. Haiti played really well. They had some great moments. Scotland was the better team, but yeah, that should have been a penalty. And I think they should have had another foul. That was a crazy handball. But yeah, I'm no surprise. Scotland will probably end up finishing third and probably going through because they needed that win. But they do need a point. So we'll see if they can get one, whoever that plays next. So
Kind of getting scared about Brazil and Morocco because if you watch that game, Morocco was dominating the whole game, and
Yes,
Brazil
sir.
couldn't do nothing.
Yes, sir.
And Thiago runs like he has like zero pace or something. Sliders turned down to zero.
That man look like Peter Crouch.
It's just like Brazil's kind of scaring me with their chances. I'm gonna just say this: just be on the lookout for Brazil, because they are kind of scaring me.
Are we talking about fraud alert?
I don't know about that.
no, I think
Just on the lookout. Just looking.
this was gonna happen. Give me the mic.
I didn't even get to finish.
Oh, because I'm about to cook.
And then Scotland, Haiti. Scotland, good job for winning a game. 'Cause they're not getting through the knockout rounds.
You don't think so?
No.
I think this is.
How did you play against Haiti? No, bro. Like, what was that type of performance?
I think they're gonna try to play
But
0-0.
I might see Morocco win this group already. Haiti, good job for trying your best and almost tying with Scotland.
Scotland wasn't that good neither. I'm gonna be honest. Last thing, Brazil. I see what y'all was doing with Rafinha. You wanted to play attacking midfielder. He's playing right wing, but he was moving on. I see what you're trying to do. Rafinha actually, I believe, for Barcelona, his first season was playing up front when Lewandowski was out. That may be the play. You got Hendricks on the bench. You got some quality wingers on the bench.
Injured.
Yeah, injured, and then I think you got somebody else. I know they don't got the kid from Chelsea, but you got some quality players. I would say, if my personal opinion, if Igor is struggling in this next game, I will go towards maybe putting Rafinha up front, maybe going to a false nine where he can drop deeper and try to be the creative difference while Vinny can get his one-on-ones, because Vinny scored a quality goal. That was a fantastic goal he scored. And you know you can get that. That's my bet. I actually don't worry about Brazil because Morocco had moments, but that's kind of what I expected. But Casemiro, your buddy, he stunk up the joint. That man looked like he was 63 years old. Get him off the pitch. And then to replace him, you put on a 43-year-old in Fabinho, who actually didn't look too bad coming on. But, yeah, y'all got to get that in order. Maybe Casemiro doesn't start next game. So that's just my 2 cents.
That's why, man, you didn't resign him.
He was great for me. You got runners.
Hey, I mean that age catches up real quick. So
On the Group D, we had USA versus Paraguay. And who's the other team?
Australia and Turkey.
Australia versus Turkey. This was actually a fantastic. This is probably, I would argue, maybe the best group to watch. Probably. Just because how all the teams played.
I thought it was gonna sound crazy saying that, to be honest, but I feel better now.
This group was fantastic. The USA game was fantastic. Paraguay was kind of let down. They got a second half goal, but USA always looked like they was gonna score even again, and they scored later with Gio Reyna. But my ex-Arsenal, wish we kept him. Balogun. I wish he was still on Arsenal. To be honest, got a couple nice goals, and then we got our own goal, right? Technically, USA looked great, but Australia looked fantastic. A team that set up essentially to counterattack, and they did just that. Now, I don't know who has a gold tournament yet, but that Australian first goal is class. That striker to not only go on the counter, I think he took 2 touches and then scored like near post. That was sensational. That was a really good goal from Australia, and that goalkeeper, hey, saved the tournament already. That he was fantastic as well. So really good result. I think USA will probably win the group, especially with the amount of goals they scored. But Australia's right there, and then Turkey. Y'all let Eric said this last week. Y'all choke every time. I'm done having faith in y'all. So every time y'all in the tournament, just guess what? I'm gonna call y'all trash, and I'm not gonna expect y'all to win anything because I watched that game and I said, "Oh yeah, y'all trash." So, shout out to Turkey.
You want to go? You want me to go?
There you go.
So for me, my first and second team played each other, and I did not expect the results that I saw. USA cooked the fuck. I mean, USA cooked Pt.1 bad. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a 1-0 or 2-0 dub from the US, but I was not expecting this. Honestly, I think Balogun has one of the goals that's going to feature in the top 10.
Yeah.
In the when that comes. Just that second. I mean, just the first goal he scored. That was a beauty. Just the way he controlled it and wove into all that traffic and still scored. That was beautiful. Honestly, I have no notes for USA. They just cooked. They did their thing. By the way, I don't know what the fuck y'all were doing. Y'all were playing park the bus or something, but y'all were just letting them run up midfield with no pressure or anything, and they just did their thing. Gio Reyna, shout out him. He created the goal. I love the celebration he did. See no hear no evil type shit. So I think that was pretty dope. As for Australia and Turkey, as I mentioned in the last episode, I should have went with my heart and went with Australia, but I didn't and went with Turkey for some reason. But yeah, Australia had a great showing. Beach did his thing. I was not expecting Ryan to be benched, but they came out with a great heavy hitter with the goalie, Beach. As for Turkey, I don't know why y'all didn't start Yildiz. Y'all decided to sub him in later in the game, which made no sense to me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Australia versus USA in the upcoming game. So I just want to see where USA takes it and then where Australia goes from here. So this will be a great matchup for them. But yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm with them. I was not expecting USA to pit Bill to booty. It's Paraguay. Am I happy? Yes, because that means his second place group ain't now play second, not third, maybe last.
Probably.
But yeah, I like seeing what I saw from USA. They're still getting knocked down around 16. The Australia-Turkey game. Hey, I'm just saying this. Euro 2016, knocked down the group. 2020, I think they got knocked down in group 2. 22, didn't even make it.
I think they got points in that one.
24, did they make it Euros?
I don't remember.
I think they sucked in
I think
Conference League or whatever.
I think they either made it to round 16 or got knocked out. Group stage, trash.
I remember
This World Cup, done. Like I've been saying, I'm done with this Turkey underdog mentality. They've never been good. They never showed up for. Yes, they never show up for us. That's why I'm switching it up. They're not finishing first. They're finishing third with like 1 point or 2 points.
I believe in Pt.1.
Australia, do your thing. I believe in you.
I think Pt.1 is going to get third.
Turkey was.
The battle of the bums starts.
Goulier in the first couple minutes of that game, Goulier had an opportunity to play the ball over the top to the striker on Turkey to get a 1-on-1 possibly, and I looked at that and he just kind of kept dribble, and I think he didn't see nothing on the wings, and then kind of like went back like a lot of these players do, and I thought in my mind like, oh my gosh, that's the type of game we're gonna get, and Turkey did that the entire game, just like. They didn't really try to do anything creative until the end of the game where you want to start playing the ball deep. Turkey was very disappointing, and I feel bad for the Goodyear kid because he's young, but yeah. They suck.
Man, I remember right before the game, I saw either Goulier or Kalogu, whatever his name.
Whatever.
Yeah, I saw them like make a statement that they're gonna win. I was like, okay, and then guess what? Belt to booty.
Now we on to Group E. Goats Habits, man. Look at him, man. So inspirational. Germany versus
Curacao.
sorry. And
Golden away jerseys.
and Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. So, let's start with I guess this is gonna be short and sweet. Germany smoked Curacao.
It's like I was back in 2014.
Yeah, fantastic opening goal from their DM. That was a great curler into the pretty much side netting almost. So great goals. Germany has some moments though. I'm being honest, defensively where I was like, oh, okay. But from attacking standpoint, Sane kind of has he was iffy at times, but Musiala was the truth. And he may be in that player of the tournament type of, bracket once maybe after the tournament is over, because he scored a great goal, especially in the second half. But he was just fantastic, picking up the ball, driving the ball, obviously dropping into key spaces. They even scored. Man, Germany looked good, but it is Curacao, so you never know. But we've seen teams struggle with maybe teams on the same type of level. But and then Ivory Coast, Ecuador. That game was interesting. I felt Ivory Coast was going to win it because I didn't see enough from Ecuador, but Ecuador did hit the post twice in the first half. But in the second half, I just thought Ivory Coast was clearly the better team. That was a feisty game, too. I'm surprised we didn't get a red card. It was a very physical game. But Ivory Coast, I thought, was deserving winners, specifically with the second half. And that goal by your guy, what a goal. So, Ahmed, yeah.
Yellow.
What a goal. That was class. That was perfect technique. You talking about left foot curling outside that was class. So, shout out to him, Diallo. But yeah, great results for Germany, and great results for Ivory Coast and Ecuador. Y'all got to get it together, man, or y'all will be out. Sorry.
You want me to go? You go.
There you go.
So me for Germany and Curacao. Honestly, I love the first. What was it? First 20, 30 minutes of the game. I was really intrigued on seeing how Curacao responded after they scored that first goal in their debut World Cup. I was so happy for them. I was shook. I was not expecting them to score at all in this game. But, hey, I respect the hustle. I appreciate them showing out a little bit. They had more players I did not know that were... I did know more players than that they had on the squad, that surprisingly. But yeah, Germany was just so dominant. Musiala was going off. I was not surprised by that. Kai Havertz, I was surprised for scoring 2 goals, but he did his thing, with this pen and then his casual goals. But but he did his thing. Neuer, I don't know what to say about Neuer. I don't know why he's on the team, but yeah. But yeah, just that game alone, I think it was pretty fun. Just seeing those teams go head to head. As for Ivory Coast and Ecuador, this was an intense hustle dog type of game. I really enjoyed it, even though it was 0-0 for the majority of the game. It was sad to see one of the teams lose, but I'm just happy Ahmed scored. That's my boy, Man U player. But yeah, I'm really intrigued on seeing what Ecuador do to bounce back for the upcoming game, and then I just want to see where Ivory Coast go because they've been showing some stunners right now. They beat France before the tournament, and then they also I forgot who else they beat, but they've been getting results. I just want to see what they stack up to. I want to see what they do against Germany for sure. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
What's Germany's coach? Julian Nagelsmann?
Yeah.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, fake an injury for Leroy Sané. I ain't never seen a player do this shit in a 7-1 trashing of a game. Shit took him out of the army. Hey, that's all I have to say for that game. Ecuador, Ivory Coast. Respect to my boy Caicedo. Number one peace man.
He's also
He broke up that fight that he almost got his ass whooping. All I gotta say is Ecuador, you better win the game, bro. Because if you don't win the game,
wait a minute.
you better tweak out and
Eric,
like I can't.
Peace man. He said peace man. Caicedo, his guy. Caicedo's the reason they lost. He didn't man mark. So shout out to Caicedo.
Hey, but look, our boy Kai Havertz,
Oh,
golden boot boy, 2 goals. All I gotta say.
I see why this man.
Ivory Coast, it's okay. You lose to Germany and fuck it. You lose to Curacao as well. That's it.
Caicedo is the reason they scored.
It's alright.
Like, he not marking. Where's Caicedo at? Shout out to Caicedo, man. That damn blonde hair, man. Get that shit out. You and
Valencia.
I thought they was the same player like all game.
I thought they were too for a
What
little
is
bit.
Valencia playing DM for? Yeah. Shout out to Caicedo.
Shout out Carousel.
All right.
For
Leroy Sané, you better step it up, bro. You better piss me off.
Where do we have those teams? By the way.
I had Germany and Ecuador,
Me too.
Oh yeah, I think we all had Germany, Ecuador, right?
but I think I had Ivory Coast third place.
I had Ivory Coast third place.
So
Going through.
All of us did.
Yeah, I think we all same. I think.
you know, Carousel. I pray y'all don't have the worst goal difference in World Cup history. Cause y'all already 6 goals behind the barrel, boy. And I'm not gonna lie, Ivory Coast and Ecuador is no slouches, especially Ecuador's attack. So please don't lose 6-1 again, 7-1 again, please.
Now we're going into Group F with Sweden, Japan, Netherlands, and Tunisia. First game I saw was Japan and Netherlands. I thought that was a good showing. It was in our backyard, Dallas, so I was excited to see that.
Say it right. It's Arlington.
Okay, Arlington, 18. Oh, we can't say that. FIFA don't like that.
Oh yeah, it's called Dallas
Yeah,
Stadium.
it's Dallas Stadium. Nah, but I think that was a good showing. I've honestly, these are my two favorite teams showing for the week. The atmosphere alone, I respect both fan bases. I wanted to show up to that Netherlands Orange Wave or Orange Ocean, whatever it's called. That looked dope, but I couldn't.
That was cool.
Yeah. The equalizers between the teams, Netherlands going up and then Japan leveling twice. I think that was just shows why Japan could make a run. I think. Cubo, I hope he's not injured. Hopefully not after seeing him subbed off, but we'll see. As for the Sweden and Tunisia game, first things first. Tunisia, if you know you're not going to have that type of result, why would you fire your coach the day after? That makes no sense. Y'all should have just kept him for the run. Honestly, I don't know what y'all saw in this team. Did I see that type of result? No, but the same result that I was expecting. Overall. So I don't know who y'all gonna put as interim head coach or whatever, but I just see the goal difference going worse, and y'all probably gonna outbeat Curacao.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my take. And Sweden, Isak and Gyökeres, I was not surprised in Gyökeres to score, but he did his thing. And yeah, Lindelof, man, you go. He did his thing too. That's all I gotta say.
Hilarious. So I couldn't catch too much of the Japan versus Netherlands game, but I did catch the highlights. I saw the Van Dijk goal. Shout out to him. But I did see the Japan goal. How do you have 3 6'5" beings on your team? Never mind. Japan versus Netherlands, I don't know, man. Great strike from Somerville. That was your guy. You said.
Hey, yo, I told y'all.
But I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much to say about that game. It's kind of like Morocco, Brazil. It's kind of what you expect. Maybe the two top teams in a group, arguably, played to their strengths. So I wasn't too surprised. And the same thing with the Sweden-Tunisia game. I figured Sweden would win. I really like how Sweden play up top. Gyökeres would do most of the running, but Isak is going to be that creative difference because he can play on the wing, and that's what he did. He was sensational in that game. Both of them was great because Gyökeres worked really hard, but no surprise there. I agree with Alex. Don't fire your manager. For what? You may not see a damn World Cup again for who knows how long. So don't fire your manager in the process. But good result for Sweden. Still up in the air for me. I think I had Sweden going through. I had Sweden winning the group. So
you did, right?
I think Sweden will win the group. I think they will beat Japan or Netherlands, if you ask me personally. I think they're just that good of a team, especially up front, and two teams that I think struggle defensively, even though you got one of the best defenders of all time, but he's 56. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents.
I'm not going to repeat what they said because they basically said what I was going to say. But Japan, do me justice and win this group, bro. Please. Cause Japan got it. I believe Japan got it to win this group.
Where do we have them?
I had Japan third.
I think I had Japan and Netherlands flip flop. They could either.
Yeah,
either
I think I had either one. I think I had.
But Netherlands, I'm disappointing you for letting in that header. Like y'all are like fucking 6'8". All of y'all.
6'8",
All of y'all are like 6'8". Like, and y'all let like. I think it was the tallest Japan player too on the field.
6 foot.
I think he was just 6 foot. Hey, but he did his thing. He made the header, equalized in the last minute. Sweden, Tunisia. Hey, we did call it. Gyökeres and Isak. Ooh, they showed up in that game. Tunisia, I got a good manager as a replacement. They got the Saudi Arabia manager who beat Argentina.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. They not winning games though.
Not at all.
Maybe they push the team to their limits.
I didn't know you could do that.
Me neither.
But I'm just like, Tunisia, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me.
Have fun in the 3 countries.
Yeah.
One little.
No, they gonna be just. Don't they just play it here?
Did they?
Right, Tunisia. They don't go nowhere else, right?
No.
I don't think so.
So they gonna be in this joint. Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy wherever y'all live.
One thing to add is that right before that header goal, I remember Eric mentioning that they were not going to get no touch of no head on the ball. And then, like 10, 15 minutes later,
Yeah.
they just knocked that shit in. That shit was so funny. Oh, my gosh. That was just a little
But that game was the funnest game.
Yeah, I agree.
But there is another game that was the funnest.
Versus Dutch.
I'm not going to say it. When, but it's coming up.
No, that's what y'all talking about. Japan versus.
Japan.
Oh, okay.
That was a great game.
Okay.
All right, Group G. This is honestly the group I was talking about that did not show anything to me. This is was it Iran, Belgium? Who am I missing?
New Zealand.
Egypt and New Zealand. As for me, I did not get to watch Belgium versus Egypt at all. I just saw the highlights pretty much. Not much to mention on that game to me. Nothing comes to mind really. Uh, I don't know why you subbed on Lukaku and then he finally shows out. So that was one thing to mention. Lukaku did his thing. Manager, you should be sacked. You should be the one that got sacked instead of Tunisia. But yeah, you better start. You better start starting that man, or he gonna show you something else. As for Iran and New Zealand, I want to say something. New Zealand, y'all got some dope ass away kits. I ain't gonna lie, I like those. I might get one. As for Iran, I appreciate y'all doing y'all thing. I don't like what we're doing to y'all to making y'all go back to Tijuana after the games, but hey, y'all managing it, and I appreciate y'all coming out.
So that Iran New Zealand game came on really late. I think it was 10 o'clock.
Yeah, don't.
I actually saw the first goal. What a goal! I thought it was handball. That was a fantastic goal, volley over the keeper's head. I think I joked with y'all and said, because I said Iran win 4-0 and get 2 penalties, but I think I went to bed.
But one thing to add,
Yeah.
Chris Wood, I did not know you had ball control like that. That's
crazy.
I did not expect you to have ball control like that. FIFA got EAFC got to do something with that. So that's all I got.
He got a nice look. He just got a nice little card on EA. He's a 93. If you complete their New Zealand thing, this ain't an EA sponsor. I don't even like FC 26 like that. But if you do complete his what's name, you can get this 93 overall card. But yeah, what Alex said, what a great goal from them. I did miss the equalizer. I missed the rest of that game. I went to sleep. In the Egypt-Belgium game, snooze fest.
I didn't miss nothing.
You missed absolutely nothing with that game. Snooze fest. And Lukaku came in, but they still scored their own goal. It's just his big, bald-headed ass presence is the reason why he kicked into his own net. But shout out to Lukaku. I don't know why they started the Atalanta player striker. I was like, did he
I
have?
don't even know who they started.
I forget his name.
Dale something.
Yeah, just long, lanky dude. Did nothing.
With a long ass thing.
AC Milan player?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with Belgium, too. When I looked at the starting lineup, if you're going to play, because Trossard had a really good game, that is probably the direction you go in. Put him in a false 9 and then play with some Daku and another right winger. Because Daku's already playing left wing and Trossard normally plays left wing. He should be playing the false 9 spot and work something out with him and De Bruyne. But yeah, snooze fest. I don't remember Egypt's first goal.
I don't remember.
But I know it was a nice setup from Salah. So Salah got a nice little assist. Shout out to Salah, man, because he deserves this moment. And he had in the what was it, 2022 World Cup? Or was it 2018 World Cup?
2018?
Yeah. They got knocked out of the group. So hopefully Egypt can make some noise. But yeah, snooze fest. But the Iran game, I'm hearing people saying that was so far the game of the week.
I did like that game, honestly. I was watching
to bed. Why? Because it was a late game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty late. I enjoyed it. It was a good 11 p.m. game. Or 8 p.m. game.
Something like that.
Something like that.
But I heard they said that. They literally said that's the game of the tournament. So.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of these games because I was working or either asleep. So awesome. But Iran, New Zealand. Cool, awesome. Like what happened? I don't know. I would just piggyback off what they said and be like, yeah, good job, guys. Yeah. But the thing I want to talk about, nobody interrupt me. This is my moment to shine. What I've been talking about Belgium, that team right there, I'm done with them. I've been off their bandwagon since, say it,
Their golden generation, right?
Euro 2016. That's when they completely pissed me off. When they lost to Wales.
Oh, Wells.
I'm done with this team. Like what? Lukaku has to make a what? Lily has to push players into a player to make one. Not even shoot the ball, just push them in. Bro thinks he's Holland. He ain't. Bald head. What did Kevin De Bruyne do in that game? Awesome. That means he didn't do nothing. What did Doku do in that game? Awesome. I'm done with this team. This team ain't making it out the group. If they do, they're getting knocked out in round 32. I'm done with this Belgium hype, underdog, dark horse, anything. I'm done.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
I feel you. You got anything to say?
I was just gonna say, I think, nah. I was gonna say Belgium and Turkey in the same group, in the same tier, but nah, yeah, Belgium's better than them.
All I want to say is, I somewhat agree with Eric, but Wales did go to semis that Euros
And got knocked out.
and lost to Portugal.
Most easiest work Euro.
It probably was. But Belgium, I think if they, honestly, just my 2 cents, if they go to that false nine, maybe something can work out. Because Doku had some moments where he looked okay, and then he had moments where he'd lose possession, especially in the opposition, or in their half, I guess. But yeah, Belgium was very underwhelming. I watched that game I was just like, what am I watching? It's like it's no fluidity. They got to get it together, man. And I like Belgium, actually. And I thought defensively they played well. I thought they attacked well, too, with their fullbacks. But, yeah.
Also, that's why their best place is third place finish in the World Cup. Trash.
Who you got going?
Huh?
Who you got going in the first and second?
No comment.
I'm going to stick with my guns. So, Belgium.
I need to see more from this Belgium team.
I think everybody.
I need to see more from this entire group.
Yeah,
This
honestly,
group is trash.
honestly, this was like
Everybody's on 1 point.
Yeah.
Hey, but now you can talk.
I
about
did still like the New Zealand Iran, but this was kind of like a sleeper type of day.
Yeah. Let me go on my Roger rant real quick. Hey, Roger. I don't like you. I don't like the way you play. I think you cry a lot. You're like a tall-ass Spanish Bruno Fernandes without the creativity.
Low key, I'm kind of scared about my second place for Ghana.
Oh!